Hi everyone, very good afternoon and welcome back to CG Yours. So today we will be talking about leverage related multiple choice questions, right? So let us start. We have included all the numerical questions that can appear from this particular topic. So let us start doing it. Number one, we have a company has a sales of 50 lakhs. So before I start this, I shall like to tell you just a little bit of a format so that you'll be able to solve the questions super easy, right? So just wait and we shall start this. See, whenever we are going to start the leverage related questions, we have to understand this, that sales less your variable cost gives you contribution, right? Contribution less fixed cost gives you EBIT, that is earning before interest and taxes. Then if you will deduct interest, you will get EBT, right? After this, if you will deduct taxes over here, you will get your EAT. If preference dividend is not given over here, अगर यहाँ पे preference dividend आपको नहीं दिया हुआ है, then in that particular case, this is the earning which is available for the equity share holders, right? This is the earning that is available for equity share holders. So once we have done that, let us shift to questions. So company has a sales of 50 lakhs, variable cost 30 lakhs, fixed cost 12 lakhs. They want us to calculate the operating leverage. Now we know the formula of operating leverage, that is contribution upon EBIT, right? We know it, contribution upon EBIT. Can I calculate contribution out of this data? Very easily, yes. Sales less variable cost, I'll get my contribution, right? And out of contribution, if I deduct my fixed cost as well, I'll get my EBIT. So both the figures are there with me, contribution as well as the EBIT. So how shall the answer will proceed? Sales less variable cost, you have 20 lakh rupees worth of contribution. EBIT 20 lakhs less 12 lakh, 8 lakh is your EBIT, earning before interest and taxes. Finally, you have your operating leverage at contribution divided by EBIT and your answer is 2.5, right? Now next question, they want us to calculate financial leverage. Over here they have given us EBIT, given us interest and tax rate they have also given. Now in this situation I know financial leverage का formula क्या होता है, EBIT upon EBT. I know the financial leverage formula and I am repeating it again, EBIT upon EBT. That means EBIT तो मुझे clearly दे रखा है यहाँ पे, right? And I just have to reduce the interest to get to the EBT. So 15 lakhs less 3 lakhs, 12 lakhs is your earning before taxes. Tax rate is given over here just to confuse you. There is no use of this in my financial leverage formula. इसका कोई use नहीं है यहाँ पे. So clearly EBIT 15 lakhs, EBT 12 lakhs, right? Earning before tax 1.25 is my answer. Next question. Again, a company has an operating leverage of 2.5, financial leverage of 1.5. What is combined leverage? Combined leverage का आपके पास में straight formula भी है. What is the straight formula of combined leverage? Contribution upon EBT. I repeat, contribution upon EBT. Remember this. ये चीज आप याद रखेंगे. Operating leverage multiplied by financial leverage is something that gives you combined leverage, right? Operating leverage का formula क्या? Contribution upon EBIT. Financial leverage का formula क्या? EBIT upon EBT. So clearly, what shall be the formula of combined leverage? It shall be C upon EBT, that is contribution upon EBT. You can calculate it थ्रू द फॉर्मूला ऑल्सो, आप फॉर्मूला लगाकर भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. अदरवाइज इफ दे हैव गिवन यू ऑपरेटिंग लेवरेज एंड फाइनेंशियल लेवरेज, अगर दोनों तरीके की चीजें आपको दी हुई हैं, ऑपरेटिंग लेवरेज और फाइनेंशियल लेवरेज, तो आप उस तरीके से भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. Over here they have given me both the figures, so I'll just multiply 2.5 into 1.5 and I'll get my combined leverage, right? At the end of this session we'll also be doing the degree of leverages question, ठीक है? वो वाले questions that is the highest level that they can ask you out of the leverage, उससे ज़्यादा पूछेंगे नहीं. These are some basic portions, right? And after that you shall understand that degree of financial leverage या फिर degree of operating leverage, such kind of questions how you shall solve it, right? So these are the things. Question number 4 देखते हैं. If a company contribution is 40 lakhs, EBIT is 25 lakhs, interest is 5 lakh, you have to calculate the degree of financial leverage. आपको financial leverage का degree calculate करना है. Okay, great. Over here they have asked me, आप देखो फाइनेंशियल लेवरेज सीधे भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो या डिग्री भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो. यहाँ पे हमने सीधा कैलकुलेट किया है. कंट्रीब्यूशन 40 lakhs है, वी नो द फॉर्मूला, इट इज EBIT अपॉन EBT, सो क्लियरली वी कैन कैलकुलेट दिस EBIT अपॉन EBT. नेक्स्ट इज अ बिट डिफरेंट, इज दे हैव आस्क्ड यू PV रेशियो. It is very important that when we are discussing leverage, we shall also know what do we mean by PV ratio. So PV ratio क्या होता है आपका? Contribution divided by sales multiplied by 100. It means to say what is the gross profit you are earning. आप कितना gross profit earn कर रहे हैं. It is not gross profit and contribution, although they are not the same terms, same नहीं है exactly, but sales less variable cost, what is the profit that you are generating which is over and above your variable cost is what your PV ratio signifies. यहाँ पे आपको सेल्स दिया हुआ है 1 करोड़ का, वेरिएबल कॉस्ट दी हुई है 60 लाख की एंड फिक्स कॉस्ट दी हुई है 20 लाख की. क्लियरली सेल्स लेस वेरिएबल कॉस्ट, आई कैन कैलकुलेट माई कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन. मैं अपना कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन कैलकुलेट कर सकती हूँ. दैट इज 40 lakhs divided by 1 crore, that is the sales, right? 40 lakh divided by 1 crore, 40% is my PV ratio. PV ratio, contribution to sales ratio, right? So these are all the names that you should remember for PV ratio. That's the answer. Sales less variable cost gives you contribution. PV ratio का formula क्या है? 40 lakhs divided by 1 crore, you have got 40% as your contribution. Now next is, if a firm's contribution is 50 lakhs, fixed cost 30 lakhs, interest 10 lakhs, you have to calculate combined leverage. Can we calculate it? Yes. What do I need? Contribution upon EBT. मुझे क्या चाहिए? Contribution upon EBT. Do I have contribution? Yes, 50 lakhs. Do I have EBT? No. How shall I calculate EBT? कैसे calculate करूँ? तो अगर मुझे EBT तक जाना है, कंट्रीब्यूशन लेस फिक्स कॉस्ट करूंगी, आई विल गेट माय EBIT. लेस इंटरेस्ट करूंगी, आई विल गेट माय EBT, राइट? सो 50 lakhs लेस 30 lakhs लेस 10 lakhs, राइट? व्हाट इज द EBT आई हैव गॉट? 10 lakhs. ठीक है, मुझे अपना क्या कितना EBT मिला है? 10 lakhs. सो दैट वुड बी माय आंसर ओवर हियर, राइट? तो ऑपरेटिंग लेवरेज कैसे कैलकुलेट किया? आप ऑपरेटिंग लेवरेज कैलकुलेट करो, फाइनेंशियल लेवरेज कैलकुलेट करो, फिर कैलकुलेट कर लो, या फिर सीधा ही कंबाइंड लेवरेज का फॉर्मूला क्या है? कंट्रीब्यूशन अपॉन EBT, राइट? व्हाट इज द कंट्रीब्यूशन? 50 lakhs. व्हाट इज द EBT? 10 lakhs. सो क्लियर आंसर इज 5, राइट? क्लियर आंसर इज 5. यहाँ पे आपको सीधा आंसर दिया हुआ है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. कंपनी सेल्स 80 lakhs, वेरिएबल कॉस्ट 48 lakhs, फिक्स कॉस्ट है आपका 20 lakhs. कंपनी का EBT अगर 10 lakhs है तो फाइनेंशियल लेवरेज कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे? वो अगेन व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला? फाइनेंशियल लेवरेज फॉर्मूला इज EBIT अपॉन EBT. कैन आई कैलकुलेट EBIT ओवर हियर? यस. सेल्स EBIT कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे? सेल्स less variable cost will give me contribution. Out of this, less fixed cost will give me EBIT. Now even further, if they have already given me the EBT 10 lakhs, so clearly, और यहाँ पर जो भी आपका आंसर आएगा. समटाइम्स दे कैन मेक दिस क्वेश्चन डिफिकल्ट एज वेल. कभी कभी ये क्वेश्चन को डिफिकल्ट भी कर सकते हैं. कैसे डिफिकल्ट करेंगे? हियर मी आउट. सो सपोज they have given you ki EBIT is 48 some 24 lakhs, right, and EBIT is 10. What is the interest? ठीक है, इंटरेस्ट कितना होगा? So you should know that the difference between EBIT and EBT is the interest. तो आप आराम से ये बता सकते हैं. Let's see the answer of this particular question. So EBIT is 32 lakhs, that is your contribution, less 20 lakhs fixed cost, 12 lakh rupees you have got your EBIT. ठीक है, आपको EBT already दे रखा है, that is 10 lakhs. So what would be the financial leverage? 12 lakhs divided by 10 lakhs, you got your financial leverage at 1.2. Now next we have, this is degree questions. ठीक है, जो आपके डिग्री रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस हैं, डिग्री ऑफ ऑपरेटिंग लेवरेज, डिग्री ऑफ फाइनेंशियल लेवरेज, डिग्री ऑफ कंबाइंड लेवरेज, that these questions are signifying those particular formulas. So firm has a contribution of 40 lakhs and an EBIT of 15 lakhs. Okay, great. If the EBIT increases by 20%, what shall be the percentage change in sales? ठीक है, आपसे पूछा है कि अगर EBIT चेंज होता है 20% से, तो कितना चेंज आएगा आपकी सेल्स में, राइट? दैट इज समथिंग दे आर आस्किंग ओवर हियर. द ओनली थिंग यू शैल रिमेंबर इज डिग्री ऑफ ऑपरेटिंग लेवरेज. आपको डिग्री ऑफ ऑपरेटिंग लेवरेज पता होना चाहिए. वेट फॉर अ सेकेंड. सी, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ऑपरेटिंग लेवरेज कैलकुलेट कर लेंगे. 40 lakhs divided by EBIT, we know that the operating leverage is 2.67. Part 1 calculated. Now next is, this is the formula. Degree of operating leverage is equals to percentage change in EBIT divided by percentage change in sales. I repeat, percentage change in EBIT divided by percentage change in sales. So this is the second formula. Now over here, if I know my DOL, that is operating leverage 2.67, great. What has been the percentage change in EBIT? 20%, great. So put 20% over here. This is 2.67. This is 20%, right? I have to calculate percentage change in sales, so I'll bring it over here. 20% divided by 2.67, 7.49% would be the change in your sales. आपकी sales में इतना change होगा. Next question, the contribution of a company is 60 lakhs and its EBIT is 30 lakhs. Fine. If the sales increases by 10%, what shall be the increase in EBIT? Same question, just they are asking you different thing. So first of all, calculate the operating leverage when you know what is the contribution and what is EBIT. So I have calculated my operating leverage at 2, right? Now when I know my operating leverage, I know what has been the change in sales. So sales में कितना change है मेरा? 10%. So I know what would be the change in EBIT? 20%. Just over here, the only thing I have to remember is formula. मुझे सिर्फ फॉर्मूला याद होना चाहिए, एंड दैट इज द इंटेंशन ऑफ दीज MCQs, दैट यू शुड एबल टू रिमेंबर द फॉर्मूलाज, द अल्टरनेटिव फॉर्मूलाज एज वेल. Question number 10, we have degree of financial leverage. They have asked, they have told us that there is a 25% increase in EBIT which results in 40% increase in the EPS, and they have asked you to calculate the financial leverage. Okay. DFL is percentage change in EPS divided by percentage change in EBIT. Remember this, percentage change in earning per share divided by percentage change in EBIT. Great. EPS हमको दिया हुआ है, कितना चेंज हुआ है? 40% divided by 25%, 1.6. A bit different formula, and I hope you will remember the degree of financial leverage over here. Next is, if a firm's degree of financial leverage is 2.5 and EBIT increases by 10%, what would be the change in earning per share? Just the formula substitution is something that you require. DFL is equals to percentage change in EPS divided by percentage change in EBIT, right? they have given you DFL at 2.5. 2.5 आपको already DFL दिया हुआ है. And what else they have given you? They have also provided you the percentage change in EBIT, that is 10%. Bring it over here. So both will be in multiplication, and 25% is the percentage change in EBIT that I have got. Right? Now next we have financial leverage, where the company observes EBIT has decreased by 15%, EPS decreases by 30%. Degree of financial leverage very clearly 30% minus 15%, right? So 2 is my degree of financial leverage, right? What is my degree of financial leverage? 2. Because EPS is also decreasing by 30%, EBIT is also decreasing by 15%. Next we have a company observes that a 10% increase in sales results in 30% increase in EPS. You have to calculate the combined leverage over here. So you should know the formula of combined leverage, percentage change in EPS divided by percentage change in sales, right? 30% given, 10% given, divided, you will get your DCL at 3. Remember that DCL always have the formula operating leverage multiplied by financial leverage. You can calculate in that way as well. Next is DCL is 4.5, sales has decreased by 8%. So you know by the formula sales will come over here. So 4.5 multiplied by 8. Do not apply the percentage formula over here. यहाँ पे आपको percentage का formula apply नहीं करना है. Just do the simple multiplication of 4.5 with 8 and you will get your answer 36%. And because it is in minus, this also displays that EPS will decrease. They can ask you कि EPS बढ़ेगा, घटेगा, increase होगा, decrease होगा, क्या होगा, right? They can also ask you कि okay, if the sales is this much and when we are telling you EPS will decrease by this, so what would be the amount of EPS decrease in absolute amount? But that would be exceptionally high level. These are all the questions on leverage that you need to prepare. Remember the alternative formula of leverage, right? And remember the basic formulas, of course. We have tried to cover all 3 kinds of leverage, operating, financial, as well as the combined leverage. This is as per the questions that they have asked in your examination. So I hope you would have understood this. If you did, then please do not forget to like this video. Thank you so much.